Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages. It's your boy Ches the Hitman Styles, and I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me repeat that one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages, it's your boy Ches the Hitman Styles. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. And it's Monday morning, and I'm just getting off work. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about what went down last night at the Elimination Chamber. And I'm going to talk about the highlights that went down. I'm going to try my best to remember what went down in all matches, bit by bit. Except for the kickoff match, though. I mean, the kickoff match, really ain't that all important, though. But anyway, let's talk about what went down on the Elimination Chamber. We kicked things off last night with the first ever women's Elimination Chamber. That's right, the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match where Alexa Bliss has to defend her championship against Amy Rose, Sonya Deville, representing Absolution, the team of, the best friends of Bayley and Sasha Banks, and last but not least, her ally, Mickie James. Now, the match started off with Bayley going up against Sonya Deville, representing Absolution, right? So I say that Sonya Deville, she's been doing some improvement. She's been doing some improvement lately. She's only getting better and better. And the match went pretty much on a standstill because Bayley, she was ready. Injured shoulder and all, she was ready for anything that Sonya Deville threw at her. But what she wasn't prepared for was when entry number 2, Amy Rose, who is a tag team partner of Sonya Deville, when those two came in, oh my goodness, they double teamed Bayley throughout the whole match. It was brutal, and to tell you the truth, I was hoping Bayley can pull through long enough until either Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, or Sasha Banks got in, and then the next entry happened to be the boss, Sasha Banks. She came in and, oh my goodness, she took the fight to Amy Rose and Sonya Deville, brutalizing both of them. And then the odds were in Bayley's favor. Now it's two of them versus Absolution. And then the elimination started out when Mickie James came into the bout. When Mickie James came in, the first person who got eliminated, I do believe, let me remember this right. Oh yeah, Amy Rose tapped out to Sasha Banks' bank statement because Sonya Deville tried to stop it, but Bayley intercepted. So she tapped out, and well, that left Sonya Deville all by herself. And then I do believe that how did Sonya Deville get eliminated? How did she get eliminated? I honestly forgot. I think she got pinned by Sasha Banks. I want to say that. It's either her or Bayley. I honestly forgot. But then, yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, Sonya Deville was the next person to go. And then we let down between Mickie James. When Mickie James came about, yeah, she was on fire. She was on fire, to be honest with you. And Alexa Bliss, she was concerned during the whole time she was locking the chamber, and her entry was last, by the way, guys. Yeah, her entry was last, and during the time, she had a few concerned looks. But then when her friend Mickie James came about, yeah, she took the fight towards everyone. She took the fight to Sonya Deville, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. She took the fight to all of them. But then in the end, matter of fact, oh wait, now I remember, guys. Now I remember how Sonya Deville got eliminated. when Mickey James went to the top of one of the chamber pods, she did her vintage Mickey James pounce on Sonya Deville. That's how Sonya Deville got eliminated. And then it just led down to Mickey James, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. And then Sasha Banks and Bayley, they decided to do a little double team maneuver. First, Sasha Banks did her little backstabber maneuver, but she didn't do the bank statement. She did a backstabber, and then she didn't do the bank statement because she let Mickey James go, and Mickey James went right over to Bayley, and of course Bayley wanted to give her a nice little hug, but then turned to a Bayley to belly, which led to the 1, 2, 3. Out goes Mickey James, and then they were both looking at Alexa Bliss saying, it's us against Alexa Bliss. And when Alexa Bliss, when her chamber opened, she closed it at first until the referee opened and said, no, you gotta get out, guys. Alexa Bliss climbed up the chamber, right? I mean, I put a hashtag on it. I said Spider Girls, or should I say Spider Women? Oh man, but yeah, Alexa Bliss was crawling all around that chamber just to get away from Bayley and Sasha Banks. But in the end, she did get cornered. She did end up getting cornered at the corner pot, I believe. And then, interesting highlight that happened, right? Sasha Banks was the first one to get to Alexa Bliss. And Sasha Banks pulled out her hand, saying, "Come on, Bayley, I'll help you out." Then that's what Sasha Banks realized and reminded Bayley that, hey, it's every female for themselves. She kicked Bayley to the head, knocking her down. I mean, I thought right then and there, that was a heel turn right there, and the whole crowd in Las Vegas was chanting, "Yes, yes, yes!" I was like, "Oh, Sasha, you didn't have to do that." So then after that, it pretty much turned into an intense triple threat match when Bayley came to and she went after Sasha Banks. Oh my goodness! I mean, And then Sasha Banks. Here's a highlight for you guys. Sasha Banks paying tribute to Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero, doing a frog splash towards Bayley after Bayley misses the elbow drop, right? But Sasha Banks did her frog splash on the top of the chamber pod, right? And then how did Bayley get eliminated? Oh yeah, Bayley got eliminated right after Sasha Banks was sent on top turnbuckle, right? Bayley springs up, doing a super belly to belly, and before she would go for a pinfall, Alexa Bliss saw that Bayley was catching her breath. That's what she rolled up. That she did a schoolboy, going up for the 1, 2, 3. Out goes Bayley, which left only Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. Now Alexa Bliss did something shocking. I never thought she'd do. She did a twisted bliss from the top chamber, landed onto Sasha Banks. She hit Sasha Banks real hard. Both females were laying down. But then Sasha Banks locked on the bank statement from outside of the chamber. But then Sasha Banks remembered that pinfall and submissions can only last inside of the ring. So she rolled Alexa Bliss inside the ring while still having a bank statement on. I thought Alexa Bliss was going to tap out. And I thought my boo, Sasha Banks, was going to become the new Raw Women's Champion, but Alexa Bliss, as tough as she is, she broke the bank statement. She got out of it, and then Sasha Banks kicked her, right? She kind of did a little kick maneuver, the same kind of similar kick maneuver that she did to Paige, right? Which put Paige on the sidelines. She tried to do a high reverse maneuver. Alexa Bliss capitalized when she pushed Sasha Banks towards a pod. She hit her head towards a pod, and then that's when Alexa Bliss grabbed Sasha Banks, and then planted her with that Bliss DDT from the top rope. and still your Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. And then after the match, Alexa Bliss was crying, and I thought she turned babyface because she raised her belt and saying, you can achieve your dreams. To all the little girls out there and to all the women out there, this victory is for you. Of course, in reality, you guys will never achieve your dreams. I was like, Alexa Bliss, you rotten son of a. Ooh, you are still good looking, but still, I thought she really did turn face, guys. I really thought she did. So, moving on to the next match, we have Titus Worldwide, who had 3 victories over against The Bar, and it was for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Now, that match was okay, and honestly, there was no interruptions or anything. I mean, it lasted pretty good, like about a good 8-10 minutes or so. I mean, nothing major happened there, but The Bar pretty much retained after a quick tag. At the Sheamus made a quick tag to Cesaro, and Sheamus lifted up Apollo Crews for the Celtic Cross. Cesaro did a springboard double team maneuver, Celtic White Noise, which led to the 1-2-3. Sheamus and Cesaro still your Raw Tag Team Champions. And what happened next? What happened next? Trying to see what happened next because I'm trying to do this in order. Oh yeah, we can't forget about the undefeated Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, going up against Nia Jax. Now, before the match, Nia Jax had the audacity to step on one of Asuka's masks. But it's cool though because Asuka debuted a brand new mask, a golden mask, which I've never seen her wore before. I'm like, oh, I like that mask. I even posted Twitter out about it on Twitter, right? So yeah, it was Asuka versus Nia Jax. Now, if Asuka can do the impossible by ending the undefeated streak of Asuka, then the match turns to a triple threat match for the Women's Championship, either Raw or SmackDown. Asuka still hasn't made an official decision yet. So, anyway, match going on. Yeah, Nia Jax. Yeah, she pretty much had Asuka's number for quite some time. She even countered Asuka's knee ankle lock maneuver. She even lifted up Asuka so many times with ease, even doing a jackhammer. That's right, Nia Jax doing a Goldberg jackhammer to Asuka. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. And then Nia Jax had some close calls, even with a Samoan drop of a powerbomb. Asuka still had a little fight in her. Even put on a cross armbar. Nia Jax still was able to power out of that. But then Nia Jax got a little too cocky. She got into Asuka's face saying, I'm going to WrestleMania. She picked up Asuka for a powerbomb. But then Asuka turned that into a rolling pinfall maneuver. So that, which led to the 1-2-3. Asuka still undefeated, which means her title match for the championship will be officially one-on-one. But guys, Nia Jax did not take that so lightly. She ended up blindsiding Asuka and then throwing her outside, and then she rammed through Asuka, through the barricade. She tackled Asuka through the freaking barricade, got back up, walked away, and that put a big, huge smile on Alexa Bliss's face. So yeah, that was crazy. That was pretty much crazy. And now, guys, let's talk about what went down, what social media is talking about, and oh my gosh. Let's talk about the Ronda Rousey contract signing. Now, of course, Kurt Angle came out first. Then the King of Kings and the Queen of Queens, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, came out. talking about this is going to be an historic moment, and it was. And when they introduced Ronda Rousey, or should I say, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Ronda was so full of smiles, and her smile is so freaking beautiful. And guys, oh my God, it looked like she was about to cry for real, because it was a historic moment in Las Vegas where she became famous, where she became the first ever UFC featherweight champion, right, in Las Vegas. So yeah, it was a pretty emotional moment. It looked like a few times that Ronda Rousey was about to cry. And even Stephanie McMahon made a good point. All that the fans want to hear from me, they want to hear from you. So Ronda Rousey took the microphone, and I could tell that she kind of sort of messed up her speech a little bit. But hey, who could blame her, right? Because hey, she was overwhelmed with emotion on the inside. I mean, she was very, very happy and all. And I thought somebody was gonna come out and interrupt the moment, right? Like a diva or whatever. But here's where things got interesting, right? Right while Ronda Rousey was about to sign a contract, right? Now across from the table, right? She noticed that Kurt Angle and Triple H were talking, right? And Ronda stopped and said, "Kurt Angle, you got something to say?" And that's when Kurt Angle said, No. I think it's a great opportunity that you're about to become a part of the main roster, but just know, and this what Kurt Angle snitched. When Kurt Angle pretty much reminded Ronda Rousey that, remember what happened on WrestleMania 31 when you embarrassed and humiliated Triple H and Stephanie, when you flipped over Triple H and you came this close to breaking Stephanie McMahon's arm? They're pretty much using this to put a thumb on you, put a thumbs down on you, just to get the revenge. And then that's when Stephanie and Triple H escorted Kurt Angle out of the ring, wanted to tell everyone and Ronda Rousey that Kurt Angle has come down the flu and stuff. And when a person comes down the flu, they don't know what they're saying and what they're doing and all. And Ronda Rousey like, what? Are you serious? And that got Ronda Rousey thinking, and that got her looking at Stephanie McMahon and Triple H like, are these two really just doing this just to get payback on me for what I did to them at WrestleMania 31? Like, really? And then Stephanie tried to cover it up, saying, "Yeah, you did embarrass me, but I'm glad you did it, and you not only embarrassed me, but you impressed me. I mean, right then and there, I knew that I wanted to sign you, the most dominant and baddest woman on the planet." And then Ronda Rousey had a little concern on her face, like she didn't want to sign a contract. And then that's when Kurt Angle once again saying, "Oh yeah, Stephanie, wasn't it you the one who came to my office and told me that Ronda Rousey is a has-been, that even you could take her on?" And that turned Ronda Rousey's smile and frown completely upside down. She had an angry face. She walked up towards Stephanie McMahon, cornered her right against the ropes, and Stephanie kept saying, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. And Triple H came saying, whoa, don't do this, calm down. Ronda shoved Triple H's arm off of her, got into Triple H's face, right? Got into Triple H's face like how Braun Strowman got into Triple H's face one time on the following Monday Night Raw after Survivor Series. Yo, I thought Ronda Rousey was going to do something spectacular and crazy. And then Triple H turned to his wife saying, "It's okay, I got this. And right when Triple H turned around, was walking towards Ronda Rousey picked up Triple H in some kind of belly-to-back suplex, driving Triple H through the contract table. I was like, whoa, are you freaking kidding me right now? I'm like, Ronda Rousey just did that for real? That pissed off Stephanie. She came back in the ring and she slapped slapped the holy heck out of Ronda Rousey, saying, "Who do you think you are, Ronda? Who in the hell do you think you are?" Ronda pulled her hair to the other side, gave Stephanie McMahon that look, saying, "You did not just effing slap my face just now." And the whole crowd of Las Vegas was chanting, "You fucked up! You fucked up! You fucked up!" Stephanie realized she fucked up. She got the heck up out of there quick. And then that's when Ronda Rousey picked up the contract and decided to officially sign the contract in the dotted line. Now, guys, Triple H did say on the contract that not only that will Ronda Rousey become a member of the Raw roster, but she'll be competing in WrestleMania in a non-title match, of course. And you know what, guys? Since Stephanie McMahon want to go ahead and bitch slap Ronda Rousey like that, which embarrassed her, I would not be surprised if it would be Ronda Rousey up against Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon on Raw Talk, you want to go ahead and talk about saying that Ronda Rousey got some explaining to do and stuff, and we're going to clear the air on Raw Talk, right? Nah, Stephanie, nah. Ain't no explaining done. Cause Kurt Angle pretty much ratted you guys out. Kurt Angle pretty much ratted out Stephanie, and Triple H of all the back talk they were saying behind Ronda Rousey's back. And guys, you know what? I think Kurt Angle did this for a reason, cause guys, you guys remember when Triple H pedigreed Jason Jordan, Kurt Angle's son, and replaced him at Survivor Series? Guys, Triple H doesn't have an opponent at WrestleMania, and if I know Triple H, he's gonna be at WrestleMania. So I say Kurt Angle pretty much did this on purpose. And you know what, guys? I think this is part of Kurt Angle's backstabbing revenge for when Triple H pedigreed Jason Jordan. So I would not be surprised if we see Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania, and also see the game Triple H go one-on-one against Kurt Angle. I would not be surprised to see that. And then we go on to Bray Wyatt against the Woken One, Matt Hardy. When Matt Hardy came out to the ring first, Bray Wyatt came out to the ring in his Bray Wyatt style. But then when the lights came on, Matt Hardy was gone. And Matt Hardy was playing some mind games. And then I heard him singing a song saying, "You'll fade away and classify yourself as obsolete." I thought it was Jeff Hardy singing that song, to be honest with you guys. But then Matt Hardy came out of nowhere and attacked Bray Wyatt. And the match, I would give it an okay match. And a funny highlight that Matt Hardy did, he was clapping and applauding for Bray Wyatt, even the whole Woken Ones. Matt Hardy's people of Woken Ones, they were applauding too, and Bray Wyatt's like, boy, are you freaking clapping for me? And I'm like, and I thought I was a crazy demonic one, but you, Matt Hardy, you are strange and deranged, cause Bray Wyatt didn't know what to do after Matt Hardy was applauding him. But in the end, guys, Matt Hardy deleted the Eater Awards Bray Wyatt with a twist of fate, which he did try 2 times. Third time's a charm. He did a twist of fate so quick, and he pinned Bray Wyatt for the 1, 2, 3. And now we go on to the first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber. We have Elias locked in the pod. We have the Monster Among Men locked into a pod. We have John Cena locked into a pod. Then we got Roman Reigns locked into a pod, which only leaves Seth Rollins, The Miz, and Finn Balor starting off in a triple threat match to kick off the Chamber, right? Now, no eliminations happen. None happened. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, John Cena was the first guy to come out of his pod. And did a double 5-knuckle shuffle to the Miz and Seth Rollins. But, oh, wait, guys, I'm sorry, guys. I want to clock back a little further. Now, the Miz, during the first, he wanted to team up with Seth Rollins, saying, "Hey, you and me against Finn Balor," right? Seth Rollins said no. And then he wanted to team up with Finn Balor. Say, hey, you and me got Seth Rollins. Now when Finn Balor's like seriously, no, so he ran for himself. But then when Finn Balor and Seth Rollins like you and me against Miz, they're like, okay, let's do it. Let's do a team for like a few minutes or so. That was kind of funny. But anyway, guys, John Cena was the first guy who came in, did a double 5-knuckle shuffle. No eliminations happened, and then that's when the big dog Roman Reigns came in about, and then oh man, which means only this. It only meant Braun Strowman and Elias were the only two guys left. Now since Elias was coming out last, we all knew that Braun Strowman was the next one to come out. And guys, when Braun Strowman came out, that's when the eliminations started to come about. Braun Strowman power slammed The Miz. Easy 1, 2, 3. And then Braun Strowman pretty much decimated the match. And then when Elias chamber was open, Elias pretty much did the same thing that Alexa Bliss did. He pretty much closed the chamber and said, nah, I ain't coming in yet. Then that's when all four guys, John Cena, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, jumped Braun Strowman. Yo, they did so many double team maneuvers to this guy. They even did a 4-man shield bomb on Braun Strowman. All 4 men pinned Braun Strowman. I thought that was it, but Braun Strowman kicked out. John Cena did an attitude adjustment to Braun Strowman and pinned him, and Braun Strowman still kicked out. Seth Rollins did a curse off the freaking Braun Strowman and try to pin him, and Braun Strowman still kicked out. Braun Strowman was like, okay, you know what? I'm taking enough finishers. I'm gonna go ahead and roll outside. Finn Balor did a coup de grace, and that still wasn't enough to take down the Monster Among Men. And then that's when Elias came in about, tried to pin everyone, which wasn't good enough. He even did an electric chair drop to Roman Reigns, right, which he countered it. And then Elias did the stupidest thing, saying, "Hey, you know what? Hey, if I could do an electric chair drop to someone like Roman Reigns, let me try my luck with Braun Strowman." So he tried to pick up Braun Strowman through his neck and shoulders, right? Try to do an electric chair drop. Elias, that was the most stupidest thing you could ever did. So how did you get rewarded? You got your butt power slam. 1, 2, 3. You're out of there, my friend. Which only led John Cena, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Finn Balor. And guys, Braun Strowman pretty much dominated the whole match. Braun Strowman asked, "Who else wants these hands?" John Cena what happened? Let's see what happened. Oh yeah, I remember what happened. Seth Rollins did his revolutionary knee drop. Finn Balor did his drop kick to the corner. And John Cena tried to do a cross body maneuver. He got caught by Braun Strowman. He got power slam. Bye, Cena. You're out. 1, 2, 3. And then Strowman pretty much asked, "Who else wants these hands?" He decimated Roman Reigns. He decimated Seth Rollins. Finn Balor stepped up, and Finn Balor, he did a pretty good job. Standing up against Braun Strowman for like a good 2 minutes. Even did a coup de grace to the back of his neck, pin him. That still wasn't enough. But in the end, my boy Finn Balor got power slam. Sorry, Finn, too sweet to you, but you should have became the Demon. Not to mention he was wearing blue. That's SmackDown colors. I even tweeted about that. I'm like, Finn, not only you're not coming as a Demon, but you want to wear blue? I'm like, okay, but hey, nonetheless, good job, man. Good job to you, Finn Balor. Which only led Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns up against the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. And Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns were doing a very good double team maneuver against Braun Strowman. But then Seth Rollins had to remind Roman Reigns, hey, as I remember from himself, he pretty much turned on Roman Reigns, and those two went at each other's throats. And then Strowman came about, and Seth Rollins tried to do another curve stomp. And then Braun Strowman, quickly as possible, picked up Seth Rollins and did a quick-ass power slam. Seth, you were out of there, my friend. I'm sorry. Which only led the big dog against the monster among men. And Braun Strowman was about to put Roman Reigns through the pod chamber. But Roman Reigns stepped out of the way, and Braun Strowman launched himself. He launched himself through the pod chamber. He went through it, got back up like it was nothing. Roman Reigns did a few Superman punches. Braun Strowman tried to do a power slam. Roman Reigns countered that. He did another Superman punch. And then he went for a spear. Braun Strowman countered it. And tried to do a pop-up power slam like he did to Seth Rollins. But Roman Reigns was in midair. Did a Superman punch to Strowman. He speared Braun Strowman once. Braun Strowman got back up. Roman Reigns like, okay. Did another spear, and which led to the 1, 2, 3. Strowman couldn't take no more. So Roman Reigns, guys, is going on to WrestleMania to face the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, for the Universal Championship, which is very appropriate because two men having a rematch. And these are the only two guys in WrestleMania history to defeat Undertaker. First it was Brock Lesnar, and then it was Roman Reigns. Now, guys, you guys remember when it was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship, and then Seth Rollins cashing Money in the Bank? Well, this time, guys, ain't gonna be no Money in the Bank cashing in. No, we are gonna have a winner. And I cannot wait to see this match. Although I was kind of hoping for Braun Strowman or Finn Balor to win. But, oh well. And then at the end, Braun Strowman, speaking of which, guys, came back in, power slam Roman Reigns. And then he, even though he ran through a pod himself, he's like, okay, you know what? If I'm going to launch myself through a pod, you know what? I'm going to ram your Samoan ass through the pod as well. So he, with ease, he just threw Roman Reigns through the pod. And then he exited out, causing destruction in his path. So even though Roman Reigns won the match, at the end, before the Elimination Chamber went off the air, Roman Reigns did not look like a winner. He looked like he went through hell. So that being said, guys, that's what went down at last night's Elimination Chamber match, you guys. So that being said, guys, oh man, it's going on 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go and take a nap. So thanks for watching this video, you guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, and I also want to give a shout out to Tima and Dukes, aka my boy Mamadou and his lovely wife. You guys did 3 videos already, and you guys are already up to over 150 subscribers, man. Congrats to you guys. I'm gonna give y'all 2 sweet. In case you're wondering, this means 2 sweet. It's a good sign, so don't worry. 2 sweet. 2 sweet to you. 2 sweet to 2 sweet, and a shout out to Team Guru. Team Guru. To Jaraj. To Jay Rollins. To Jimmy. And a shout out to Angel McCauley, who is my future boo. And Angel, if you're I know you're on YouTube and all. I know you're on YouTube, right? But there's a shout out to you too, okay? I know you're on YouTube, and I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you and I can talk soon. But anyway, I love you, and I hope you're doing fine. And what else I wanted to say? I wanted to say something else very important. Oh yeah, guys, I read on social media that Bobby Lashley has accepted the terms with WWE, which means he might be making a comeback after WrestleMania. And if Brock Lesnar is still champion and Bobby Lashley makes his debut, guys, I would love to see Bobby Lashley up against Brock Lesnar. Because think about it, guys. Think about it. You guys remember the times when Bobby Lashley did his entrance like Brock Lesnar? So it's pretty much a Brock Lesnar versus a Brock Lesnar. But Bobby Lashley is dark skinned and he's bald headed. No offense. I mean, I ain't trying to be racist or nothing. And Bobby Lashley has a mean ass spear, more wicked and more powerful than Roman Reigns' spear. So I would hate to see what would happen if Roman Reigns fought against Bobby Lashley in a spear versus spear. Whew, it would be powerful, but yo, I know Bobby Lashley, man. And guys, I'm so sorry I did not do any videos last week of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. And guys, my heart goes out to Johnny Gargano when he fought against Andrade Cien Lomas for the NXT Championship, which was championship versus career. And his former partner, Tommaso Ciampa, just had to come in, hit Johnny Gargano upside the head with his crutch once again. Andrade Cien Lomas capitalized with that unhook DDT. Johnny Gargano's career is over with. And guys, I hope and I pray that Johnny Gargano comes to the main roster. I hope he does. If he comes to the main roster, cool. If he comes to Monday Night Raw, cool. If he comes to Monday Night Raw, cool. SmackDown, cool. If he comes to 205 Live because he still has like some of that cruiserweight high flying ability, great. In that case, let me go ahead and tune in on 205 Live, and let me go ahead and start watching 205 Live just for that guy. So that being said, you guys, thanks for watching this video once again, guys. I'm about to go ahead and take a nap, and when I wake up, and hopefully, if I ain't got nothing to do, I will be doing a live stream today. So you guys best keep a lookout when I wake up from my nap. So that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. We are close to 40 subscribers. Give y'all two sweet bam. And I will see you guys very soon. And hopefully tonight, after Monday Night Raw goes off the air, hopefully, depending upon what time my ride will pick me up tonight, hopefully, I will do a Monday Night Raw results. And in case you guys are wondering, guys, I'm in my mom's car. I only drive it to work on Mondays. So that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.